First, he went with, when he was in the wilderness with God, Moses had a rod. God did a lot of things with his rod. And Moses threw his rod on the ground, and it became a serpent to show that God had his superpower. Pharaoh said, I've got magicians, and they threw their rods on the ground. They became serpents. But Moses' serpent ate their snake. And they had to go home without their staffs. Moses said, you need to let my people go, but there's going to be lots of plagues. Well, the Pharaoh was stubborn. He didn't want to let them go. And so all these plagues came. And we're going to talk about the first plague. Now, I need a volunteer who wants to help me be Moses. Young lady, why don't you come up here? You can come right up the stairs here. You're by the edge there. And what Moses would do is he went to the Pharaoh and he said, if you don't let my people go, you will worship the you here. From where'd you go? Come on up here. But he disappeared. He said, if you don't let my people go, the river's going to turn to blood. And so when I tell you, I want you to take Moses' rod, it's heavy. I want you to take it, I want you to pound it once on the stage, and you watch, the river's going to turn to blood. All right, hang on, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. Does the river turn to blood? Well, when the Pharaoh saw that, he said, I'm going to get my magicians. And his magicians, they did a trick, and they made water turn red. The Pharaoh said, I'm not going to let the people go. That's just a trick. And so he said, all right, if you're not going to let them go, I'm going to send another plague. You know what the other plague was? Frogs. You did a good job. What's your name? Thank you so much. Mary, good Bible name. All right, I'm going to get another volunteer. Who wants to bring a plague? All right, young man right there. Come on up. So the Pharaoh wasn't going to let him go because he was stubborn. And so God said, all right. They had a week of bloody water, and then the water turned blue again. And he said, all right, if you're not going to let them go, we're going to send a plague of frogs. See, the Egyptians worship frogs. What's your name? Jordan, right there. All right, when I tell you, let's see if you can make frogs. Hang on, that's a heavy stick. You might use both hands. I want you to pound it on the stage. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if there's any frogs. There's frogs all over me and Jordan. Uh-oh, watch out, guys. I think there's going to be some frogs. Oh, here they're coming into the audience. The Bible says there were frogs everywhere. They would open up the refrigerator, and what came out? Frogs. They'd go to bed at night, and they'd pull back the covers, and there were, what were there? Frogs. And when they look in the sink, there were frogs. They'd open the cupboard, the closet, frogs flying. Nice. If you look on the side screen, you'll see the frogs are even going and bothering the hippos. And over here, the frogs are going over and they're bothering the crocodiles. There's a plague of frogs. And then, I don't have time for all the plagues. There were some other plagues.